My name is Susan Hammond with the Feldenkrais method. This lesson is excellent for shoulder or neck issues, tension or pain, and can really help to release some deep patterns of holding. So start by lying on your back. On the floor can be good. You can also do this in bed. And compare the way your two sides lie on the floor. The two sides of your shoulders, right side, left side. The two sides of your back. And just see if you can sense, is one side flatter or bigger? Is the sensation just different between the two sides? And then we'll come back to this. Please roll to your right side, knees bent, and bring your arms out in front of you so that your left hand is on top of your right hand, your elbows relatively straight, and begin to raise your left hand towards the ceiling and have your nose follow your hand. And then you come back and then do it again and see how far do you turn comfortably. Your arm might come a bit behind yourself with your nose following your hand. Just see how far you go very comfortably. Stop before you feel any strain or pain. And that will be your reference movement, your reference spot. And then come back to your side and pause a moment. And then raise your hand, your left hand, straight to the ceiling and pause there. And begin to lengthen and shorten your left arm, your left hand, left arm. And just feel how you do it. The elbow stays straight, softly straight. Feel where you sense the movement. And if you can, start to notice the movement deep in the shoulder. Perhaps that shoulder blade will begin to slide. And if it's comfortable for you, start to roll your head. And either way is fine. So as you lengthen, either roll your head to the right or the left. And then as you shorten, roll your head the opposite way. So you might be lengthening and rolling your head to the right. And if you are, continue with that. Or vice versa, of course. And see how you can make the movement really easy, really lazy. Reducing any tension or effort anywhere that you can notice. In the jaw, in the back. And then remember how you're rolling your head. Bring your hand down and just pause a moment. Really rest for just a moment. And then raise your hand to the ceiling again. And however you were rolling your head and lengthening your arm before, do the opposite. So if before you were lengthening your arm and rolling your head to the right, try lengthening and rolling your head to the left. So your chin will come closer to your shoulder. And then you shorten the arm and roll the head to the right. Try that a few times. Or if you're doing it the other way, do it the other way. Just feel the different pattern. And you're thinking easy and comfortable. And then bring everything down. Pause for just a moment. And then bring your hand up again and do it the way it feels easiest for you. So it might be the first way you did it, or it might be the second way. Either way is fine. So lengthening your arm and rolling your head. Easy. Head like a bowling ball, really heavy. Minimal effort in the neck, as much as you can. And then bring your arm down and pause just a moment. And then we'll go back and do this test, your reference spot. So you raise your hand to the ceiling, have your nose follow your hand, and see how far you turn behind yourself now. How far do you go really comfortably? And it likely changed a bit. And then bring your arm back down and please roll to your back. And compare your two sides. Compare your right shoulder to your left shoulder, the two sides of your back. Compare before and after. So if you remember the first scan that you did, noticing the shoulders and the back, is it different now? And these are subtle distinctions, so don't worry at all if you don't notice any difference. It's really the process of looking with awareness that's important. And then roll to your other side, do the other side, and then at the end, get up and walk around and feel what's different in the shoulders. What sort of habitual holding or effort has started to let go just by doing a few really small, somewhat unusual movements. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I'm Susan Hammond with the Feldenkrais method. If you have any questions or would like to contact me, my website is easeintoawareness.com. Thank you. Enjoy.